guys, happy Tutorial Tuesday. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial. I'm so excited about today's tutorial because I have been wanting to teach myself how to make these for a while, a really long while, and then when the opportunity presented itself to get the materials I needed, then I was like, heck to the yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I actually sat down on Sunday. Was it Sunday? No, yesterday. I actually sat down on Sunday and took time to do a little crafting, a little me time, and I cannot tell you how excited I was. And I'm gonna keep trying to do that. I'm gonna keep trying to give myself time to craft because I wanna definitely do more crafting and more paper planning, so I can't wait. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you guys. Today we are going to be doing a video featuring Beebeecraft. So you guys know that I've received merchandise from them and I've been working with them and I love their products. I love their website. Their website is basically like a scrapbook.com, but for crafting, people who crochet, people who are into jewelry making. If you're into any of those, then that's the website for you because they have all the materials you're gonna need and for really great prices. I cannot stress that enough. And they constantly have really good sales. So I definitely recommend that you guys check them out. I'll leave all the information linked down below for Beebeecrafts. But let me show you guys the merchandise that I'm going to be using today. I'm pretty sure you guys remember this haul, but I had ordered some key rings, and these come in different sizes, so they go from largest to smallest. There's like 5 little packs inside here, and you get a ton. And I'm pretty sure this was a really cheap price, maybe somewhere in, I don't want to put the wrong price, but maybe under $10, I want to say. And for the quantity, I think that's a really great deal, but I'll leave these linked down below as well. And then I also got the yarn. This is something that I definitely used to buy at Michael's a lot, was yarn. And to get it in an entire pack and a lot of beautiful colors, I think this was definitely a great buy. It's probably one of the best buys I've had from Beebeecraft. And I love the colors. I was able to choose my colors because they had, basically it's like pack 1 and then pack 2. I think the pack 2 was a little bit on the darker colors, but colors that weren't so vibrant. And I wanted fun, bold, vibrant colors, and I thought this pack was the pack for me. So this is what I got, and it also comes with a little kit for you to make little pom-poms. But let me show you guys the little pom-pom makers that I'm going to be using. These are the ones from Michael's, and I really love these, so I actually put them to the side because I'm going to use them. But I'm also going to see the ones from Beebeecraft, only because I didn't put them together. But this is the little box they come in. They're similar, as you can see. They're very similar. I haven't tried these out. That's something I'm definitely going to have to do. But they're pretty much the same thing. I think you put them together. I forgot how you put these together, but I'm going to have to check. And then if these work, then I can also do another tutorial for you guys. But I got it mostly for the yarn because I already have my little pom-pom makers here. And when I saw the ad, that came to me as a surprise. I didn't even know that was going to be in the bag. But let me show you guys. So on Sunday, I made these super cute tassel keychains. And I couldn't be more happier with the outcome. I absolutely love how they turned out. And I definitely wanted to teach myself because I like these tutorials to really be my own, and also I want it to be my method, you know, because I figure if it's my method and if I find it easy, then it'll be easy for you guys. And that's my main goal, is to make this as easy as possible for you guys. I am the kind of person, to be completely honest, that if I look at something, I can definitely teach myself how to do it. And I'm that determined, and that's exactly the kind of person I am. So I did have a tassel here that was a key ring, and I looked at it, and just by looking at it, I'm like, okay, I think I can do it, and I did, and I'm very happy with the outcome. I love how it turned out. I added these really cute little bows to match each to match each tassel, and then I added the different size rings. So if this one has a lot of keychains or a lot of keys, the ring is bigger. If this one has less keys, then here's a smaller version. And then if you want to hang it on like a book bag or something, then here's an even more smaller one. So I have those, and then I also made a pom-pom. I know how to make pom-poms, and I've always loved making them. And when I first started planning, I used to make a ton of them, and then for some reason I just, you know, life got busy and I kind of stopped. But here's one that I made, and all of these were using the yarn from Beebeecraft and then the key rings from Beebeecraft as well. So here's a fun yellow one, and I love it. My next goal is going to be to learn how to make two with double colors or even triple colors. So we'll see how that turns out. I think it'll be pretty easy. I think it's just about stacking the different colors, but it's just going to be a little more time consuming because this one is a little time consuming. This one was fairly easy to make. And then I made your typical regular tassel, so if you want to put this into your planner, then this is a typical planner tassel that I made, and I love it. I can always add a little bow or a little flower or a little charm to deck it up, but just to show you guys, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to show you guys how to make all three, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video and find it helpful, and let's go ahead and get started. So the one material that you're also going to need that is completely up to you is the stuff you decorate your tassels with. So I'm going to be using these bows. I remembered that I had them, and luckily from cleaning out my planner area, I remembered that I had them. So I put them to the side because I knew I wanted to use these. These are actually from what you call like a Dollar Tree, but everything's not $1. It's one of those little tiny convenience stores where it's like 99 cents and up. So that's where I got these, and I'm going to be using some of these. I also have just a scrap paper. This is the size of my tassel, and the reason why I like it big is because I eventually cut it down to make everything even at the bottom. So it's never going to be completely perfect, but you can try to get it as perfect as possible. So always leave yourself a little extra space so that you can cut and give it a little haircut. But let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna start with the blue one. Let's see. Oh, I can do a green one too. Yeah, let's do a green one. So we're gonna do a green one for the key, and then we'll do a purple pom-pom, and then we'll do this fuchsia. Or actually, let's do this blue tassel. So we're going to be using these three colors right here. And which one did I say was going to be my key ring? Let's do, oh yeah, this one's going to be my key ring. So let's start with the key ring. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. So let me show you guys how this is going to work. So you're basically going to take your yarn. Sorry if you hear my puppy crying. You're going to unfold as much as you can. And I do have my glue gun. This is the glue gun I'm working with. It's the little $4 one from Michael's. But okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your yarn. And I do have a little lighter and some pair of scissors. And I always like to burn the ends, because that way it doesn't fray or go anywhere. And you're basically just going to wrap this as many times as you want. So depending how thick you want your little keychain to be, then that's exactly how big or how thick you can have it. So it's all up to you. The thickness really depends on how much you want. So just keep wrapping it all the way around. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. Just get it, make sure it's as close as possible to each other. And keep unrolling this. And then try to keep your paper straight as possible, holding the ends like so. My puppy's crying because he wants to go in my daughter's room. She's eating. Alright, so we'll do a little bit more. I'm going to make it a little nice and thick. Alright, I say that's good enough. So then we're going to go ahead and cut this right here. Let's go ahead and with our lighter, take it. Alright, so we're going to leave that like that. Now I'm going to need another piece. And I'm going to lay that down just like that. And you'll see why. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give it a haircut. Hold it. And grab everything just like that. Now you can straighten out her hair as much as possible. And then we're going to do a double loop, just like that. There we go. Perfect. Then we're going to do a nice little knot. This part right here doesn't have to be tight because you do want to have a little bit of space for your key ring. So you can leave some space just like that. And make sure there's enough. So there we have that. Now we're going to go ahead and straighten out our hair, right? Let's get it as straight as possible because you don't want any little funny bumps at the top, right? The top of the hair is always the hardest to straighten out. And then we'll leave her just like that. So then we're going to go ahead and take another piece. And same deal, we're going to take our little lighter, fray the ends. Now the tassel for the planner, it's slightly similar, slightly different, just in a few ways. So then we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to tie a little knot. Right, just like that. And we're going to keep holding it now that I have that where I want it to be, and pull. Right? Now I will say that this yarn is actually a little more fragile than the yarn from Michaels. If you pull really hard, it will tear. So pull gently. Well, depending on the yarn you have, I would say either way, pull gently, but make sure it's nice and tight, because that way it doesn't break on you. And always loop it under where your hair is facing the same direction so that it doesn't look odd. And then we're going to do the same thing right here, under, over and under. And perfect. And then it should land nicely. See? Just like that. So now we're going to give her another haircut. And I always go like this to see where I want it cut. I always cut the bigger ends off first. Just like that. Right? Actually, I should just leave it on there so that I don't make a mess here. This one's actually pretty nice. Alright, so as you can see, there's a little more on this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut. There we go. Looking good. Yay! So again, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. Just try to make it as even as possible. You can cut her hair however much you want. And then you're going to pick the ring size that you want. So I have the really big one, the semi-big, the little medium, the smaller, and then the teeny tiny one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the teeny tiny one. Then I can always put this on my bag or even attach it to something else. So then you're just going to take the, as you would a key, you're going to open the little hole and put the yarn through. And just do it carefully where you don't rip your yarn. And remember, you're going to have 2 loops, so make sure you put both of them. And there you have your little teeny tiny ring. If you want to put a bigger one, completely up to you. So to show you how to add a little hair bow, you take the little hair bow off the clip. It's hot glued on there, which is amazing for me. And then just cut off whatever excess glue you don't want to show. Just like that, right? So I can't cut that off because I feel like it's going to pull my thing. So I'll just leave it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some glue. Just like that. Throw it on there, press down nice and tight, and there we have our little key ring. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So now I got yellow, purple, fuchsia, and that's exactly how you do it, you guys. So that's pretty much it. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the pom pom one, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the smaller one just for the sake of the video. And I'm gonna go ahead and do, did I say I was gonna do this purple one? I think so. Okay, so these little pom-poms are from Michael's. I'm gonna show you guys how to start, then I'll do some of it off camera just for time's sake. And then we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna loop it through both. As you can see, there's 2 little little levers here. So you're gonna go ahead and loop it around everything. And you're just gonna continue all the way through. And the more pom-pom you add, the thicker your pom-pom will be. But just keep in mind that as long as you have scissors that cut through really thick yarn, you should be okay to do a really thick pom-pom. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have it nice and full, or at least it looks full, you can cover any little areas that you feel needed. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my yarn and I'm going to pull it through the other side. I just need to wrap it. It doesn't matter which way it goes, but you're going to keep holding on to this part right here. So make sure that part doesn't come off as they move. Alright, and then just do the rest and then we'll be right back. Alright, so now that we have everything together, you're going to go ahead and close this here. I need to retighten this one right here. And then close that. Let's go ahead and cut this off. So now there's a little hole. You see these 2 holes right here? You're going to put your scissors in between that. And you're going to cut off your yarn. I'm going to use my little ones just because they cut a lot better. You see what I mean? Nice. So then you're going to do the same thing on both sides. Perfect. So now you're going to take some more yarn. And you're going to put this yarn through this hole and you're going to wrap it all the way around. So you're going to stick it in there, wrap, and then pull. Oh, I gotta cut what's in here. There we go. Oh, don't come off. Oh my god, I just let it open. But keep holding it, keep holding it. I hope I didn't mess it up. Oh, I feel like I messed it up. And tie it. And do it again. It's too long. I'm just tying it a bunch of times. Something went wrong over here. Oh, here it is. I don't know what this one is. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. Alright, well, something went wrong here. Anyway, I think that should be tight enough. And you're gonna open this. Then you're gonna open this. And then you're gonna pull. If it comes out right, it should be right. Oh yeah, there it is. Yay, it worked. Alright, so I have 3 strings here for some reason. I'm just gonna go ahead and tie a knot on all 3 of them. See, crafting is not always perfect, but it works. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut again. Make them even. Alright, so then I'm gonna take my lighter. I like to frame all the way around so it gets hard. Just like that. This one has 3 loops, but it's okay. And then just shake it. And then your pom-pom should appear. So now you just want to give it a little haircut wherever needed. All the longer straps. Just like that. Right? There you go. And just keep playing around with it. Don't cut it too much because you don't want it to look funny. And there you have your little pom-pom. So as you can see the difference, this one's a little smaller, this one's a little bigger, because for the yellow one I used the blue one, and then I used the yellow one for this one. But that's how you create your own very little pom-pom. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Right now we are going to be making the planner tassel, and we're going to be using this blue one right here. So you're going to basically do the same method. You're going to go ahead and take your little card, and then you're going to wrap your yarn all the way around. And remember, however thick you want your pom-pom, that's how thick it's going to be. So you can add a lot if you want it thick. You can add a little bit if you want a thinner one, and so forth. So just keep wrapping all the way around until you feel that it's ready for you. Alright, so now that I have it, I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here. And we're going to go ahead, and this time we're going to take a piece of thread and you're going to put it through here. You're going to take it, you're going to wrap your little knot. I like to do this loop right here just for security purposes. Just for security purposes. That sounded so funny. And then you can leave it as is. So now we're going to go ahead and take it, give it another haircut. And now we're going to need another piece. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did to the other one. We're going to tie it. can feel this one's a little thicker. Let's bring it up a little bit so that it's not so low. And as you keep tightening, keep straightening it out. There we go. At this point you can pull because it's not that tight. Just be careful with what string you're working with. As you can see, I'm confusing myself over here. Alright. Come on. There we go. Remember, always go in the direction of the tassel, so over, under. There we go. Let's do another one. There we go. All right. Now this one we can try to make it a little tighter. I feel like it's not tight enough. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and make, and depending on how big, on how tall you want it to be, that's how much of a gap you can leave. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Or depending actually what planner you have as well. And then for the ends. There we go. And now we're going to give her a little haircut. And just take your time with it. You know, don't feel like you have to rush this process. Just take your time with it. Have fun. Because it is fun to make them. Because, you know, you're designing them to be however you want them to be. So... cut from both sides if you have to. Ooh, did you see that? Almost cut my skin. Alright, and there you have it. So if you want to add a little bow to it, feel free to add a little bow. Let's go ahead and do the blue one just to see how it looks. If you want to put the glue on the knot, that's a good way to keep it together as well. A little white bow would also look really, really cute. And there you have it. So that's your tassel charm. You put this one in your ring planner. If you have a ring planner, just put it inside the rings, and that is what it looks like. I love it. That's what all three of my tassels are. Which one's the one I made? I think the green one. And then the purple Pom Pom. But there you guys have it, 3 different ways to use the yarn from Beebeecraft and the key rings as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial series. I absolutely love making these, and I hope you guys will learn how to make them and share these with your friends. Give them as gifts, put them on your kids' backpack. Fun way to dress them up. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You guys know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.